Hello everyone, Velveteenduck here. This video is going to cover the Defeat the Undefeatables event that is supposed to run from November 13th to the 22nd. Remember, if you enjoyed this guide, please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and share. To start this event, go to King's Hill and talk to Queen Antonia, who will send you to purchase a realm path to the Circus Monstorum from Thabo. There's literally only one quest this entire event, so prepare yourself for the endless grind. Entry to the Circus Monstorum will cost a different amount of realm paths depending on the difficulty level selected, which will scale the amount of progress and loot quality. Speaking of scaling, even the number of event progress bars will scale depending on both player level and the amount of achievement points you have. Upon entry to the Circus Monstorum, you'll see 4 shrines, 3 of which are shrouded in fog, and 1 will be lit up. You'll have to click the one available shrine to summon a boss, defeat it, then you're allowed to summon another. Bosses use their normal world skills in the Monstorum, not their parallel world equivalents. Event bosses are identical to their event versions. I'll be putting links in the description below to relevant bosses for which I have guides. The first shrine has 2 possible bosses, Hereder and Blood Mage. The second one has 3 possible bosses, Negatina, Karabasa, and Arachna. The third can be either Asar or Barak, and the fourth one is either Nefertari or Medusa. After killing these bosses, pick up your loot quickly. A doorway to the second map will open, but this portal closes after a while. On the first map, there are also 4 chests. These chests must be opened using Keys of the Fearless, which can be obtained as event progress rewards or purchased from the shop. The quality of the chest and the number of keys required to open it will depend on the level you play on. For example, normal mode only has wooden chests, but going up 1 difficulty to painful will change it to copper chests. You can only open each chest once. These chests have a chance of dropping items such as the Adornment of the Vanquisher, the Executor of the Great Plague set, and completed boss pets. The boss you get on the second map will vary depending on the level of the players on the map. The higher the level, the more bosses you have available to you. Possible bosses are Callus, Dragan, Gwenfara, Herald, Sigrismar, Grimag, Mortis, Gorga, Destructor, Valor, and the Jinn. The bosses on the second map are their parallel world variant and will drop materia fragments, so I have links in the description below to relevant guides. Interestingly enough, the event bosses Dragan and Gwenfara can drop their event uniques. After defeating the bosses, chests will spawn near the entranceway. The number of chests you get will depend on the difficulty level on which you play. You have a choice of the regular chest that costs 1 key of defeat to open, or the golden chest which requires 10. As far as I can tell, those 2 chests have the same possible item drops, but the golden chests probably have a slightly higher drop rate of their rare items. That said, drop rate is a pretty nebulous thing to try and bet on, so you can open whichever chest you want. In addition to the chests, you may notice that you get an entryway to a secret lair. The secret lairs of this event only have 8 platforms, which means you'll be stopped by a protector with a force field at some point, but there's an extra shrine that you can click somewhere on the map. When clicked, the shrine will spawn a random Circus Monstorum boss. Upon defeating it, you will get some clovers, as well as the all-important event progress. As such, the secret lairs in this event are actually somewhat worth entering. Back on the subject of boss pets, which I touched on earlier, you'll need a doll body part, which can either be purchased from the shop or obtained as a random drop from the appropriate boss in the Circus Monstorum. You'll also need 30 feathers of a griffin, 60 newborn hearts, and 40 flames of a phoenix. The feathers are obtained as drops from the second map, hearts from the chests on the second map, and the flames from the first map. Go to the workbench and you'll be able to assemble all the parts to form the pet you need. For most new players, the Arachna doll is probably the most valuable one, while for more advanced players, the pets that reduce elemental resistances of a boss will be a better choice. So with all that said, good luck to everyone in the event. If you have advice or information that wasn't included in this guide, leave it in the comments below.